Pneumatic control valves, classification of pneumatic valves, direction control valves, poppet valves, spool slide valves, flow control valves, pressure control valves, non-return valves, check valve, shuttle valve, quick exhaust valve, poppet valves, simple poppet valve, pilot operated poppet valve, air in, spring, push rod, air out, poppet, air in, spring, pilot pressure, air out, poppet. In poppet valves, also termed seat valves, are used to control the airflow. In a simple poppet valve, the poppet is operated manually. It has a cylindrical arrangement with two ports 1 and 2. The ports are separated by a poppet seated on a valve seat. The poppet is held in a closed position in the normally closed valve under the action of a spring. Port 1 is connected to the high pressure air supply, while port 2 is connected to the actuator or other pneumatic device. When the push rod is pressed down against the spring pressure, the poppet opens up from the seat and allows the air to flow from port 1 to port 2. In a pilot operated poppet valve, the poppet is moved under the action of a pilot pressure. This has the advantage of remote operation and also application of higher pressure for large size poppet valves. Suspended seat type valve. It has a suspended disc seat which performs the port opening and closing operations. The advantage of the suspended seat valve is that the sealing can be performed with relatively small switching movement. Flow path P to A and B to R, and flow path P to B and A to R. In this, the main disc seat seal connects port P to either to port A or port B. The secondary seat discs seal the exhaust port B, whichever is not functional. Such valves are generally provided with manual override buttons at each end of the spool to manually move the spool. Non-return valves. Check valve. Check valves allow free flow of air in one direction and block any flow in the reverse direction. Ball type, flow, no flow. Poppet type, flow, no flow. The ball and poppet are held under light bias spring pressure against the seat. The valve opens at low cracking pressures in the forward direction and allows the free flow of air. If the air is stopped, the ball or poppet closes the valve under spring pressure and hence do not permit any flow in the reverse direction. Check valves are quite useful in fluid power circuits and are widely used in bypass lines to permit flow in one direction.